If you use Calendly to manage bookings, meetings, or client appointments, then learning how to create your own custom workflow can save you a lot of time and help you automate follow-ups exactly the way you want. In this video, I'll walk you through the full process step by step so you can build a workflow from scratch, choose your trigger, set the timing, customize the action, and save everything properly. If this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software guides just like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, log into your Calendly account. Once you're inside your dashboard, look at the menu and click on Workflows. This is where Calendly keeps its automation tools, and it's the section you'll use to set up reminders, follow-ups, and custom messaging based on different booking actions. After you open Workflows, look for the option that says Create Your Own Workflow and click it. This starts a brand new workflow from scratch, which is perfect if you want something more specific than a default template. It gives you full control over how the workflow behaves and what message gets sent. Next, Calendly will ask you to choose a trigger for the workflow. A trigger is the event that starts the automation. For example, you might want the workflow to run after someone books a meeting, before an event starts, or after the event is completed. Choose the trigger that best matches the experience you want to create for your invitees or customers. Once you select the trigger, set when the workflow should run. This step is important because timing can make a big difference. You may want the message to go out immediately, a few hours before an event, or after a certain delay. Take a moment here to think about the best time for your audience, because the timing is what makes the workflow feel helpful instead of distracting. Now it's time to choose an action. Calendly lets you decide what happens after the trigger is activated. This could be sending an email, sending a text message, or another type of automated follow-up, depending on what your plan and settings allow. Pick the action that fits your communication style and the goal of the workflow. After that, customize the message. This is where you make the workflow sound like your brand. Add the text you want people to receive and keep it clear, friendly, and useful. You can include reminders, confirmation details, next steps, links, or any other information that helps the person on the receiving end. The more specific your message is, the better the workflow will work for you. Once the message is set, enter a name for the workflow. Choose something simple and easy to remember so you can find it later. If you create multiple workflows, good naming will help you stay organized and avoid confusion. For example, you might name it based on the meeting type, reminder timing, or follow-up purpose. Then, select the event type or event types that you want the workflow to apply to. This is how you tell Calendly which meetings should use this automation. You can narrow it down to a specific event or apply it to multiple events, depending on how broadly you want the workflow used across your scheduling setup. Before you finish, review your settings one more time. Check the trigger, timing, action, message, workflow name, and event types to make sure everything is correct. This quick review can help you avoid sending the wrong message or applying the workflow to the wrong event. When everything looks good, click Save. And that's it. Your custom workflow is now created in Calendly and ready to automate your scheduling process. From here, you can return anytime to edit, update, or improve it as your needs change. If you found this walkthrough helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more simple tutorials like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.